You're watching Ride the Teacups. And today, your children will be Jedi Masters. Hey everybody, I'm Steve with Ride the Teacups, and few words describe me as accurately as Star Wars nerd. You may know we play 60-second recollection here on this channel. You can subscribe if you want to see those episodes, but it's a trivia game show with an easy, a medium, and a hard question. A lot of the hard questions are Star Wars based questions because I know all of their answers off the top of my head. Give me a list of Star Wars planets. Give me a list of named Star Wars ships. Give me a list of alien bounty hunters who exist throughout the universe. Off the top of my head, ding, 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 no, ding, ding, ding. Star Wars nerd. Useless information right in here. Seriously, you guys have no idea. Well, some of you do, but most of you have no idea how deep the nerdiness goes. For example, got my Star Wars candy dispenser with the Santa hat going on its head. Ever even seen that before? My own copy, physical copy of Thumb Wars on DVD. I mean, my own Mace Windu lightsaber. Just about every edition of the movies that have come out. We'll get to that in a minute because I don't have all of them. Some R2-D2 ears. And yes, for you Star Wars CCG players who are still out there, got my shiny Imperial class Star Destroyer. No, you cannot have it. Now I say all of that to explain to you how important this decision was. And make sure you watch until the very end of the movie so that you can figure out why my 5-year-old was smarter than every single engineer in the entire Galactic Empire. A little while ago, me and my 5-year-old son woke up kind of early on a Saturday morning, and he asked me if he could watch Star Wars. He's never seen it before, he knows that I'm a big fan, and he just asked.
It's a trap!
This is a trap, parents. It's a trap. Alarm bells should be going off. There is a right and a wrong way to handle this, and I almost missed it, and I don't want you to miss it. So pay attention. Don't miss how important this moment is in your child's life. Now that I have your attention, subscribe to this channel, little red button right down there on the bottom. You'll get all kinds of Disney related videos. We help you bring the magic of Disneyland home so that all of those memories last forever, or you can just have your own version of the park in your own house at little to no cost. So subscribe to the channel. We'd love to help get you there and be with you on your entire journey from here to there and back again. Back to the alarms! So like I said, my kid asked me this fairly simple question, Dad, can we watch Star Wars? Sure, let's go ahead and do that. We've got time. You've been reading the stories and hearing about it for a little while. Let's actually just get this going. And I'm kind of groggy and not really awake yet. Hadn't finished my coffee. Don't ever make huge, life-changing decisions without drinking your coffee, folks. And I turn on Disney Plus and I go to the Star Wars section, and I figure he's 5. He's gonna like all of that dorky stuff that we all thought was really dumb. So let's just turn on episode 1 and let the time pass while I start to wake up. Wrong answer! Alright, so theatrics aside, I actually realized this is a much bigger moment that I am giving it credit for. My son, huge Star Wars nerd son, is about to watch Star Wars. Like real Star Wars, not the books and not just little bedtime stories. Real Star Wars for the first time ever. Think about that. Do you remember when you watched Star Wars for the first time ever? It blew your mind. And he's 5. He's gonna do this for the first time ever. I only have one shot to let him watch Star Wars for the first time ever. So I immediately clicked off episode 1 and thought about this for a minute. Steve, your whole existence has literally been to define the correct order of watching Star Wars movies. And yes, there is a correct order, and no, it's not what you think it is. So here's my spoiler-free reason why I did what I did. We started off and opened up episode 4 on Disney Plus. That's the wrong answer. We've been here before. I told you the theatrics were over, but that's the wrong answer, folks. Come on. So opening up episode 4 on Disney Plus is a very simple way of doing things. They've released a lot of Star Wars versions throughout the years. You can argue some are better than others and go back and forth on what's what. But I mean, ultimately, you don't need a tour of Mos Eisley and bad CG before you actually get to the place. I know it's a starport. I know there's aliens. Leave me alone. I don't need the main introduction of Obi-Wan's powers seen for the first time by Luke Skywalker to be blocked out by a big Ronto going across the entire screen and blocking everything that happened. Who thought that was a good idea? And you all knew this was coming, so say it with me. On the count of 3, we'll all shout this out together so that everyone can hear us, especially the people who are currently in charge of Star Wars and can fix it. 1, 2, 3. Han shoots first. I know you want Han Solo to seem like the good guy and a likable hero who does all the right things for all the right reasons right off the bat, because I guess that's the impression we're going for in this day and age. So you edited him to very clearly and without any editing tricks, moved him out of the way to dodge Greedo's shot and then shoot after he does. I didn't buy that's what happened. You didn't buy that's what happened. Nobody in the history of watching the special editions ever thought that's actually what happened. Everybody knew it was fake. Fix it. Put it back. Now here's an interesting bit of trivia for you guys. They tried to fix it at one point. Tried to fix. By that I mean you made it better, but we still have to go through and edit things, right? So instead of Greedo shooting first, missing a point-blank shot as a Galaxy-class bounty hunter missed a point-blank shot against a non-moving target. And then Han shoots after like a second or two of delay, because you can't just like pull the trigger and then slightly go that way and pull the trigger again. No, that's too much work, folks. We can't handle it. So you did that. Everybody hated it, so you tried to fix it by having both of them shoot almost at the same time, but Greedo's still getting the edge. I'm still not buying it. Han shot first, took out Greedo. Bye-bye, bounty hunter. Get out of my trilogy. Okay. I'm better now. Han also didn't run into a barracks full of Star Destroyers on the Death Star who were already on high alert and not get shot by one of the 3,000 of them. I understand that these guys are dumb as a post unless they're shooting at Jawas, but there's no way mathematically that 100% of those people were caught unaware and or missed. It's point blank. You see 1,000 of them. Even a blind squirrel gets an acorn every once in a while. No, he didn't. But I'm very grateful this stormtrooper still bonks his head on the doorway. Thank you for not fixing that. That's magic. Okay, so I told you before theatrics were over, and then I did a bunch of theatrics. I'm good. I'm done. It's out of my system. Han shot first. I'm good. I'm good. Let's move on. So we jump out of Disney Plus and I grab the most amazing thing that exists. Star Wars Episode 1. Ew, that is not the best thing that exists. That's just, I can't believe I said that out loud. This is the worst blooper that's ever happened. Not Episode 1. I have, from 2006, the DVD set of Star Wars, the original trilogy, and inside, Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope Special Edition on DVD, which I think I've described as not being a big fan of. I don't like this. I hate that it exists. It's not a thing. However, this set from 2006 came with a bonus disc. The original theatrical version on DVD. Now, you guys don't understand why this is such a big deal. This DVD was the first time in like 10, 11 years that you could get the original theatrical, non-touched version on DVD, or at all for that matter, anywhere. Didn't exist. Even the VHS versions, the original special edition versions that came in the gold foil box here and opened up and had each of the 3 videos special edition. All 3 movies with the special edition edits. And then after that you had this. Another trilogy, largely the same thing, just rebranded in the same style that the new prequel trilogy would eventually come in as well. You actually have to go all the way back to 1995 with these guys in order to get the original trilogy in its theatrical release on a home platform. Was a pretty cool box set though. But here's the deal, guys, it is 2020. And not since this 2006 DVD have you ever been able to get the original theatrical version at home on a medium. They haven't released it ever anywhere. This means theatrical Star Wars has never been on Blu-ray, has never been in HD approved by Disney, and does not exist on Disney+. The only way to watch the right version of Star Wars, comment right down below with any fights you want to pick on that. The right version of Star Wars, 2006 DVD. This is actually such a big deal that the trilogy, if you want these, are astronomical online. Seriously, I'll put links to these videos down in the description at their current prices. You won't believe it. Like, it's insane. Back to the story. So my 5-year-old watches Star Wars, and I've got him next to me because I don't know if he's going to be terrified or really enjoy it. Turns out he loved the movie. He had a blast. He was not scared at all at any point, and I could not be more proud as a father of my kid. Loved Star Wars. Not only did he like the movie, but he had a question when it was over. Later on that day, this is like the end of the day, we're getting ready for bed, right? So like the whole day has passed. He's had the whole day to process what it is that he saw. And out of everything that happened, he has one question. Daddy, why did the Empire put a hole in the Death Star that could blow it up? That's my son! That's my son! That's my son! That's my son! That's my boy! Yes! Oh my goodness, I could not contain myself. I think I actually jumped when he asked the question. He's like, I think I may have scared him. Like, son, that's a great question. That's like the question. That's an amazing question. I'm so glad that you at 5 years old asked that question because nobody in the whole Empire did. And the answer is, I don't know. Nobody knows. They literally made an entire 2.5-hour movie to try to explain it, but I don't buy it. You messed up, Lucas. You messed up, and I love you and everything that you've done. Yes, even THX 1138. Love everything you've done, but that was really kind of dumb. I love you. Sorry for saying that, but come on. My 5-year-old thought of it. Why does the Death Star have a hole on the surface that can blow the whole thing up? And I told him, like, I don't know, there's not an answer. And he asked, like, Daddy, can you Google it? Like, no, it's not a matter of I don't know. It's a matter of there is no logical answer. Nobody knows why that exists. They made a whole movie to try to figure it out and explore it, but nobody actually believes it. You won't believe it. Great question. Dear MIT admissions team, you will soon be receiving an application for my son's admittance into your prestigious university. I understand you may think he's a little young, but he is ready for engineering certification at this young age. We appreciate your consideration, and we look forward to that acceptance package. Thank you very much for your time. 5 years old, right? I mean, yes! All of that to say, here is the big payoff, folks. There is a specific order that your kids can watch Star Wars in that really has the best emotional impact for them. I'm going to actually dedicate a whole video to this because this one has been longer than I wanted it to be. I may have gone off on just a little tangent or two, may have chased a rabbit somewhere. Look, the channel's called Ride the Teacups. Yes, there's a white rabbit. Yes, I chase it. But there is a right order for you and your kids to watch Star Wars in that really helps make it impact, make it pop really well, and really make the most out of your experience. So watch that video, subscribe. As soon as it goes live, you will get a notification saying it is ready if you hit the little bell and say all notifications. It's important for your kids to understand the story, not just a big, very long-winded introduction of who the characters are. So make sure you watch for our order, especially if you want a certain little twist in episode 5 to have best effect it possibly can for your kid. You watch them straight through numerical order, emotional payoff is gone. Non-existent. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. I hope that this video has earned your like and that you got some appreciation for how our family deals with Star Wars and the level of knowledge that's coming your way if you're a subscriber to this channel. If you really liked our content and want to support us, consider becoming a Patreon. For a small amount per month, if you want to, you can go even deeper with our channel. We'd love to meet you. We'd love to get you a sticker and a pin and all of that, so check it out. Patreon.com/Ride the Teacups. We'll see you guys next time we ride the Teacups. 4, 5, 2, 3, R6, maybe some Clone Wars if you feel like killing time. Thanks for watching till the end.